Hey guys, and welcome to the Talk Podcast. I'm Tom, and today I'm joined by
Aiden.
we're just going to talk a bit generally to start with about movie, TV, game news, that sort of stuff. Start off, let's talk about something that you've never watched before, and I only found this out during that recent video that I've done with you. Doctor Who.
Never watched it at all. Like it's just one of them things that I've never got into because I've never watched it once.
Yeah, I only got into it with the 11th Doctor, but I think we're on series. I think it's 13, series 13. I think we're on now, and it'll have started by the time this goes up actually. But it's a week until it goes up. You haven't seen the trailer. I'm not going to show it you. You don't have to worry about it. But I'm just going to give my general thoughts of the fact that I'm really excited to see the original Cybermen come back. You've probably seen pictures of them actually, the like cloth-faced ones.
Yeah, I know what you're on about.
Yeah, they look so creepy compared to like the metal ones. Like,
especially out of context. As well.
Yeah, out of
I was
context.
like, this is not Doctor Who.
Yeah,
this is some horror crap.
Yeah, it doesn't look right, does it? It's terrifying. But yeah, they're bringing back a lot of old aliens, most of which you'll never have seen because they've literally never been in any like. They've never been in Eccleston, Tennant, Smith, or I don't know the last name of the current guy, but they've never been in any of the Doctor's episodes, the like modern Doctor's episodes. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how they like show them in it, and yeah, well, I guess everyone's going to have seen it by the time this goes up. Probably that's going to watch it. So
you can tell us how the different viewpoint is affecting your image. Weird beings.
Oh, great. But yeah, I think that's all we have to say about Doctor Who. It's good that it's coming back. It's too bad that it's Capaldi. That's his last name. It's too bad it's Capaldi's last season. Like I quite like him. I kind of prefer him more than Smith, but it's just because he's a lot more interesting. Like Smith just played just this lovable goofball the majority of the time. There's very few times when he wasn't like fun. And this guy, he can be really fun and magical and mystical and everything, like the Doctor should be. But the majority of the time, he's just straight and half the time, sorry, he's also straight and serious and just like he knows what he's doing and everything. It shows. I just like how
he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He doesn't mind like joking about it though. Like half the time, he'll know exactly what's happening, and he'll make sure it gets sorted. That's your chair, Jesus Christ. But anyway, I've blowed on about Doctor Who for long enough. On to movie stuff because I don't have anything else for TV.
Movie magic. Twinkle twinkle little star.
Brilliant.
That's your transition to the movie magic.
Justice League has dropped a trailer. This was a good 3 weeks ago. I made the majority of this list when this was news, but yeah, you've literally just watched the trailer.
I've just watched it, and the first thing I could think of was it's basically the DC's version of Avengers, which I can dig.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see them using a bit of comedy. I mean, there's I think I counted there's 5 jokes if you count half jokes, things that are kind of funny but not complete jokes, if that makes sense.
Not belly wiggling.
Yeah, I mean, I pointed one out to you, the whole it's good to see you working with others, it might be temporary thing. And that's probably the most obvious joke in the entire thing. It's good to see the joking at all, honestly. I mean,
there's more action films are becoming more like that anyway.
Yeah, you need a comedy twist. You need a bit of a jokey attitude.
The older Mardy films. Marvel films and stuff, they were just about the hero and what's happening.
Yeah.
The newer ones are I've got the jokes all
I think it was after the release of Captain America, the first one. I think after that, the first Avenger, sorry. Then they start to get a bit more funny. But I think they had jokes in it. They had a lot more than DC's ever had. But they were very serious still. They were very much we need to make a point. We need to show that comic books aren't this silly thing for kids, even though they are, really, let's be honest.
That's where the sort of start. But the one thing that I'm thinking about is it's a follow-on from Suicide Squad, because that was quite funny in places as well.
Yeah.
So it's this is...
Suicide Squad wasn't great. I haven't watched it all the way through. I've watched bits of it. I know the general story.
I enjoyed it. It wasn't the
Yeah.
best film, but I enjoyed it.
I was hugely surprised when because I hadn't watched Batman v Superman at all. I was really surprised with how not bad that was.
You're
Like,
expecting it to be a
I
flop.
was expecting it to be the worst thing I ever watched. It might just be because I knew a lot of what they were going for, and I knew a lot of the source material, but like I enjoyed that quite a lot, more than I was expecting at least. So it should be good. I'd say like comedy aspects really good of it.
I've never read comics, and I'm not
Yeah.
really. I've never really seen a DC film, but I'm quite excited to watch this. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I watched Suicide Squad. That's probably literally the only one.
yeah.
But
Well-
I'm quite excited to watch this.
Probably for you, this is probably going to end up being one of those like you see it on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, you're going to be like, oh, I'll get that.
Yeah,
You're probably not going to see it in cinema, but you'll probably
I'm quite excited for it.
get it. Like you'll probably see it as soon as it's like
As soon as it's out.
available for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am really liking the fact that they have like changed from the source material. Like, you know what Aquaman is supposed to look like, don't you?
Yeah.
In like the comics, the bright orange and green and everything, like the scale armor. I think they've done a good job of making it realistic
Yeah.
by
Bringing
removing the
it-
bright color.
Bring it to the real world.
Make it into armor, like proper armor,
Yeah.
rather than tattoos, rather than fish scales. So I think that's worked pretty well. Cyborg, I don't like how he's literally Iron Man. He's not supposed to fly. He's not supposed to have a mask. He's gonna be fine. I say that though, he is being played by someone who's never been in a movie before and has only ever been on like musicals and plays. He's a theatric. He's not a movie actor, which kind of worries me because it's a character that's never been in a movie before.
It might surprise you though.
In mine, I'm hoping for the best when it comes to Cyborg because he's a character I've been wanting to see in movies for a while now.
It's just that because he's so similar to Iron Man, it kind of contrasts. Like, are they trying to be Marvel?
Yeah,
It's because it's similar to
the
Avengers.
the
anyway.
other characters are different enough from the main cast of Avengers to differentiate them, but then you see Cyborg and you're like, that yeah, they're just trying to have, they're just mixing up the like, Batman isn't quite Iron Man, but he's in charge. He's more along the lines of say Captain America.
Yeah.
He hasn't really got anything. He's got some gadgets and he's stronger than the average person. But that's just general like he's just strong. I don't really have much else to say.
Do you know what would be
that.
a good film? DC versus Marvel, like a massive
I
Avengers.
hope that
a
eventually
massive
happens.
It's probably not going to happen at all.
No.
But that would be a good film.
Yeah, I'd watch that. I'd watch that 20 times. That'd be great. It could be terrible. I would watch that 20 times. Get working on that Warner Bros and Disney.
Collab.
Yes,
You choose
collaborate.
to do it. You do
Yeah,
it.
we constantly do it. Like YouTube is just known for it. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about Justice League. Unless any last notes or
No, I'm good. I'm good for that, bro.
moving on, Power Rangers. I've put this in a really awkward order. You'll figure out. Go Power Rangers. But yeah, you also just watched the trailer.
I
for
just watched the
this.
trailer for this. I've never watched Power Rangers in my life. I watched like a tiny bit when I was a kid, but not enough that I remember. But watching this film, it actually makes me want to go see it because it's like them discovering it. You don't need to know
Yeah.
anything before watching the film. What I got from the trailer,
Yeah.
so you kind of understand what's going on. So I kind of excited.
Yeah, it's an origin story, but it's the good kind because it's not something that's been told over and over again. I don't think we ever actually got a proper origin story in the original. Correct me if I'm wrong with that, but I don't think we ever got I don't think the first episode. I think they were already Rangers. I think like it's kind of surprising the first episode because you don't expect them to be with how they are. You don't think it's going to actually be them as the Power Rangers. It's been a while since I've watched the first episode, but yeah, I'm someone who's I watched Mighty Morphin when I was a kid. I didn't really get into that one. I got into Jungle Fury and Dino Fury. I may be mixing up the names there, but the dinosaur one, the one that's called Dino something, and the one that's Jungle something, those two, and the one that was like RSPD or whatever, RCD, something like that. It was like a police style one. I really got into those. Like, you just keep waking up the laptop. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good. At first, when I first saw the new suits, I weren't a fan because I liked the like plastic cheap toyness of the originals. And they look like Iron Man suits. Once again, going back to things looking like Iron Man when it shouldn't.
To be fair, it's the fact that the designers must have a hard job to please what the people wearing them want.
Yeah.
What they want to see on screen and what they want originally. It's like you gotta get that mix perfect.
And nowadays, it's all about being realistic and everything. So you need something that doesn't like. This goes back to the Aquaman thing of like, I think they've done a good job. A lot of people disagree. A lot of people think he should be wearing orange spandex. You know, it's like, but yeah, I'm. To be fair, this has actually come out while we're recording it, and good reviews so far. It seems like people are liking it that liked the original. So it's at the very least it's pleasing fans. Whether it's going to introduce new people to it, that's another question.
I'm gonna watch it. So
yeah, I think I'm gonna go see it. I mean, Destiny, he using gamer tag names here. Ethan, he gave a glistening review. I don't think he was someone who was a fan of the original, really. I think he just went to see it on a whim or whatever. And he gave a good review of it. He said it was pretty good. So hopefully it's good when we see it. And I'm sure I'll make a review video of it. I don't know what you'll do, but yeah, Power Rangers, fun.
It's kind of random though, isn't it? It's like out of
yeah. This is one of the few that I wasn't expecting like for remakes into a movie. It just seems like. And I think the TV show is still going, which makes it even weirder that there's offshoots of Power Rangers still happening now. It seems strange, but yeah, Power Rangers, great. This is why I said I've put this in a really bad order because now we're back to superheroes. We've got Spider-Man: Homecoming. You once again just watched the trailer for this.
Just watched the trailer. The only thing I'm worried about with these Spider-Man things. Spider-Man. Well, there's multiple in there. It's like they're not even the same people.
No, they're not. No. I get what you mean.
I just don't want to kill the actual character of Spider-Man by doing too many.
I think it's a bit too late to be complaining about that.
But in this one, they've refreshed it by not being Spider-Man versus a villain. It's Spider-Man interlinked with the Avengers as well.
Yeah. Well, it's because of the whole Sony Disney deal, Sony Marvel whatever deal, and now, like, though I don't think they're gonna make any more than just a few Spider-Man movies connected to it, because oh my god, I've got something to talk about immediately after this. I just realised. I'm just gonna make a note of it, but yeah, I've lost train of thought now. But that's what's gonna save it, I think. Like the fact that
It's got other characters in it.
Yeah, and the thing is, they've got Tony Stark, they've got Iron Man. We keep going back to Iron Man, but it's just that thing of like it's going to be so much better now that we've got like other characters to work from, and like we can easily have Spider-Man face up against characters that aren't Spider-Man villains, which I think is interesting.
It could interlink from the other.
I'm just looking forward
well.
to when like one of the Avengers has to fight a Spider-Man villain that's also like theirs. It's like there's so many characters that are like shared by multiple characters, but they've been owned by Sony because they're technically Spider-Man villains.
They've basically opened up a whole new way of storylining and writing these films, as they can just call on any Avenger to come help, or it's their problem, but we're focusing on this character.
Yeah. That's something that I really like, and they've already kind of done that with Captain America, not Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, where it's like it's a huge thing that includes like everyone, but it focuses in on Captain America. It focuses in on that one character, even though there's all these other heroes around. You know, it focuses in on the thoughts and feelings and what's happened to this one character. And I just think that's gonna be really good to like work on. I think some of the Spider-Man movies are gonna end like that. There'll be like a Spider-Man Civil War type movie, like where it's going to be, you know, a huge debacle, stupid word, but
Bug Wars. Spider-Man versus Ant-Man. End of. Bug Wars.
I think now you've said that, I really want to see that. So, Marvel, Disney, Sony, whatever, can you please make a Ant-Man versus Spider-Man movie? That'd be great. I'd love that.
I'm gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's always good.
It was something about something. It was also good to have something about something.
It's always good to talk about something and something.
Yeah, it's great to talk about something that I can't remember. Damn. What is life anymore?
I'm just gonna go get a bottle of water.
Quick sip break. You actually said.
Yeah, I had to after you said that, but
I can't remember what I'm gonna say.
you can't remember. Is that all we're gonna say about Spider-Man then?
Yeah, sure. It's just back to the fact that I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah. I agree with you. I mean, they've already ruined 2 series, and the lifespan is getting shorter because Spider-Man 1, 2, 3 ruined it. Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2 ruined it. I'm scared that Homecoming is gonna be Spider-Man Homecoming ruined it.
Actually, I'm glad they're giving this actor a chance though. After starring I know it's only a little part in the Captain America
Civil War.
It seems like a good.
He's very much Peter Parker.
Yeah.
He's very much Spider-Man.
A geeky.
Yeah, you believe him as being this like outcast, like when he's not wearing the suit, but you then believe him. You believe that the guy that's playing Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Like
It's like the other one,
Tobey
the
Maguire.
Amazing.
I'm just gonna
There
go over both of them actually. Tobey Maguire. He really did a poor job of like fitting the Spider-Man role. He was Peter Parker in a nutshell. He was just Peter Parker, bang on, perfect. But you didn't believe he could be Spider-Man. And then with Andrew Garfield, it's kind of the complete opposite.
Yeah.
You can't believe that this guy's an outcast.
Who wouldn't be friends with him?
Yeah, it's how because of who he is. You can't be an outcast. You have to be the most popular kid. It's like I know he's like 30 odd in those movies, but like you can kind of give him the benefit of the doubt of being like 18 or something. In college or whatever. You can kind of give him the benefit of the doubt of that. But it's like you don't believe him to be the outcast.
But Spider-Man
He works perfectly for.
on.
Yeah, he's that perfect like Joker. He's that perfect like he's got that energy. And I don't know his name who was playing Spider-Man in Homecoming, but I don't know if you know.
I don't know his name.
Oh, okay, brilliant. Well, yeah, it's just a thing of like he fits both because he's awkward. He looks like an awkward teenager that would like kind of be an outcast. But at the same time, like, you can see him definitely being this Joker.
Especially in the
that's
trailer.
like-
He's making jokes while whizzing about.
yeah. But at the same time, then he's, like, really awkward and, like, shy and everything. To everyone except for his, like, mate, who... I don't know what character that's supposed to be from the comics. At first I thought... I didn't have a direct idea, but I just thought, oh, it'll be somebody that is his friend in the comics. As far as I can tell, he's a brand new character, which is really interesting that they've given like a new best friend. Because obviously he's friends with Osborn.
Yeah.
I forgot his first name. Norman Osborn's son. I can't remember what his name is.
I can't remember his name. Don't spend too much long.
Yeah. But like he's always like the popular guy that Peter just happens to be friends with. So I'm happy that they're not focusing in on his existence.
I think
They've given him a different friend that.
I'm glad I saw that before it stopped recording.
What happened?
It just stopped because someone rang me.
Oh, okay. I was like, you just started messing around. I was like, what are you doing? So yeah, I lost my train of thought because you did that. Let's just leave Spider-Man: Homecoming alone now. And move on to another Spider-Man thing. Venom. You know Venom, the Black Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Venom. Yeah, I know you're about.
Not the black guy wearing a Spider-Man suit. That's
Yeah.
Miles Morales. We're on about Venom, the symbiote suit from the third Spider-Man movie. That ruined the series. But yeah, there's been an outcry at the fact that it's not going to be part of the Avengers universe. It's going to have the same Spider-Man, but it's not going to be in the same world as Avengers or Captain America or Iron Man or any of that. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, it would be fair enough if they literally just made a Venom solo movie and disconnected it from the rest of everything else. But they're straight up saying it is not going to be the Avengers universe. It's not going to be the main Marvel universe. It's going to be a separate Sony thing. And that is going to be so stupid. You've finally got a Spider-Man people like, and you're now going to make offshoots of that same Spider-Man with, like, you know, different characters, but it just makes no sense to me. That's all I wanted to say. I just want to say it's really stupid. I just thought of it when I was talking about Spider-Man coming, but yeah, Venom not being part of the main Marvel lineup, stupid. I want to see Venom versus Hulk, and that won't happen if he's separate. So, you know, that's it for movie news. On to gaming. Actually, no. I have got a semi-gaming, semi-movie stuff. Call of Duty, the movie. Have you heard anything about this?
I have heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
As in, you haven't seen any videos on it?
I haven't seen anything on it.
Yeah, no trailers, no... It's been officially announced that they're working on it. We don't know anything else. We think it's coming out next year. We don't know.
Is it based on the first COD?
What they're saying... We're being killed right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be good. COD movie. Hopefully it'll combine the stories properly. And I think this is what I was saying before we had to stop. Yeah, I've always thought that it seems like the campaigns of all the games do intertwine slightly. And like the timeline does kind of work out. Like none of them like contradict each other properly. So, at least in my headcanon, I think that in order of the dates that they're set in, the campaigns, I think that's actually how the world of Call of Duty has gone. So, like, there actually was a zombie invasion during World War II, and World War One, sorry, as well. And there was also one a lot further in the future because of DNA experiments or whatever. You know, I do think that everything that happens in the games, both the campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, is all happening in their world. So they do have these zombie outbreaks, they do have these wars against like random countries. You know, and yeah, hopefully it does prove to be true. That's all I can ask for, really. I'm a huge fan of Call of Duty. I've got all of them. You've got like 5 of them. You've played like 5 of them, sorry.
Like the games I do play, but yeah, they're just not the games I play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not really into shooters.
You're a sporty game sort
Sporty,
of person.
GTA type.
Yeah.
Rocket League.
Yeah, moving on from Call of Duty, we have more Call of Duty. So this is the actual gaming bit. Call of Duty World War 2. You interested?
I am extremely interested.
You don't sound it.
I really am, because the
You never played World at War properly.
Properly, but the games that I played were all set in olden... Well, not olden, but you know what I mean, like the past. Whereas the futuristic ones, I don't like the unrealism. I like realism in games.
I mean, you like Black Ops 2 though.
I like Black Ops 2.
Kind of,
I'm not gonna lie, but that's like the border.
Yeah.
It's
like you don't like Destiny.
I don't like
which we will get on to, but
it's the fact that I like realism, and the realism makes the game better for me. That's why I'm interested in this. So I think I might be getting it.
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely gonna be worth it. I'd also suggest like if it happens, which it probably won't, if Modern Warfare Remastered comes as a separate thing, like in the future, probably towards Christmas, I'd say get it, see what you think of that as well, because you know that's the ultimate experience of Modern Warfare, which is another, like it's a modern day Call of Duty now, so yeah, there's not really much to say about World War II. We've got a lot of leaks about it. We think it's happening. I think Sledgehammer has tweeted about it, saying something about Exo Zombies coming back, which you didn't mind Exo Zombies, the bit that you played of it.
Yeah.
You didn't mind Advanced Warfare either.
No, I got Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, you did get it, and you played a bit of it. You enjoyed it enough.
I just don't.
You liked the campaign, didn't you? To that.
Yeah, I think I like campaigns of games anyway.
Yeah. Well,
I get bored.
Advanced Warfare is the only Call of Duty campaign I've played 100% from start to finish. Like, I tried getting through Black Ops 2s, I've tried getting through Ghosts. I've played the majority of, like, Modern Warfare and Black Ops 1. I haven't completed any except for Advanced Warfare.
I've completed all of them that I've got. Because I do that first and then go into online.
Yeah.
Because I really don't play shooters often, so I need to like practice before.
Yeah, practice against AI that get harder and harder. Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, a lot of leaks, a lot of speculation.
Yeah.
Hopefully, whatever it is, whether it's a futuristic one, whether it is World War II or what.
No, my battery's dying.
Hopefully, it's good.
One thing that I'm thinking of is it's a chance to make an old game even better as well. It's like the fact that they made it ages ago and it may not have the best graphics or physics or anything else. It's the fact that go back to that idea, but make it 10 times better than it was. I think that's a fair point to make.
The great thing about recording on a phone is the fact that it runs out of charge.
Yeah, we're trying to find a charger because we're dying. So have you got a USB? You just plug it into your laptop. It's just right
It's
next.
not long enough. Oh, it is long enough. Never mind. I was being an idiot. Because my mouse is plugged in, so I didn't think about it. Oh, for God's sake. Did it plug in? Did it reach?
Shove it in. Put it in. Right, this is the great part, so therefore to pause it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just put the charger in. Yeah.
Right,
What they're saying is that the first one is going to be based on the Modern Warfare series, which is one that you have not played. Sorry, hardly.
Oh,
I don't think you've played it all actually.
I've played it.
Okay.
I just haven't got it.
So yeah, that's gonna be a more gritty, like modern game. It's Modern Warfare. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to just be generic. It's probably just going to be a generic war movie, really. But I think it could be good if they have the right characters. If they actually use Modern Warfare characters.
Yeah.
They've also said they want to work on like Black Ops ones and ones based on all different types, and they make series out of each one. It'll be like a Marvel universe, they've said. So everything will be intertwined, but not immediately directly connected. It'll be like
so that basically means that they don't all have to be in order.
Yeah. So it means that they could go Modern Warfare, which is set now, then they could go back and do a Black Ops 1 in Vietnam. And then
Basically saying it's in the same universe gives them wider opportunity to do whatever order.
yeah, they can make their own Avengers thing of Captain Price meeting. I don't know. I can't think of any Black Ops characters off the top of my head, but it opens up a lot more, and hopefully it fits with the story of the actual games. And something that I've always had in my head is right. Is that it? So right, that went well. I need my phone back.
What's next?
I need my
Destiny.
notes. Yeah, I think we've said our piece about World War II, haven't we?
Yeah.
I've done loads of videos on it, so just check my channel out, link in the description. Destiny 2.
It just I've never even watched anything on Destiny the 1.
Well, it's kind of funny that we're talking about this because we've just been shopping, haven't we? I've just bought Destiny the collection because I never actually got the DLC. It's £25, like you might as well. But I love the original Destiny. I think it was an incomplete game. It was an incomplete mess, let's be honest. But I really enjoyed it. I think if they just know what they're doing from the start, it kind of upsets me that they've already got DLC announced. The game isn't even out for another few months, and they've already announced that they're going to have 2 DLCs to start with, which is the same as what the original had. And yeah, I think it's going to be great. The adverts. I don't know, the trailer for it looks great. It looks like it's going to be actually somewhat humorous, which is always a good thing in our books, isn't it?
Yeah.
Comedy.
Comedy just makes anything better.
Yeah.
Unless it's like something really morbid, like a horror film. It just ruins the horror.
Well, that's called a spoof horror film, like.
Scary movie.
Scary movie, yeah. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've made a few videos on this as well. I've made a reaction video to the trailers. I'm really excited for this. I'm probably going to like pre-order this as soon as possible. Like I'm so excited for it. It's brilliant. And
so excited.
And I'm not gonna like my main problem with Destiny. The reason why I've only just got the DLC now is mostly the fact that I waited until I got an Xbox One to get it, whereas everybody else got it when it came out on 360. So I was just behind, and nobody had it for the longest time. A few people have got it since, but most of them don't play it anymore. But yeah, I do really like it. I've reinstalled it recently, mostly because I've got the DLC. But yeah, I've been enjoying just messing around on it. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it so like a lot more than I thought I would. And yeah, Destiny 2, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be.
I'm gonna come here to play it.
Yeah, now I've got two controllers now, so like.
And if I like it, I may buy it.
Yeah.
You're my salesman, Thomas.
Yeah, I am going to sell it to you. I'll probably do a review when it actually comes out, because like I say, I'm gonna pre-order. I'm getting it. I'm getting that game. It's gonna be great. I might actually get that rather than getting Call of Duty like immediately on release, because I got for the last 2 years I've got COD on release. Well, I might get this on release and just wait until Christmas to get COD. Just because I'm so excited for Destiny 2. It's
so excited.
I'm so excited. But from one game series you have no intent on playing to another, this was news, as I said at the start, when we actually wrote this stuff to record. Overwatch, Orisa. Do you have any clue what Orisa is?
The character on Overwatch that was released new.
Good. That's good enough. That's all you need to say. So, yeah, Orisa, bipedal, horse, robot, security guard, police officer thing.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah. I've done a video playing as her. She's fine. She's surprisingly not played as very much. It's very rare to actually be in a game where she's been played. Which is strange because all the other characters have been that they've added have been the complete opposite. It's just you cannot play as them because someone is going to be playing as them. Yeah, Orisa's fine. There's not really much I have to say. We're thinking the next hero is going to be Doomfist, though we don't know. Oh, actually, something more new for Overwatch is the fact that the Omnic Crisis event is happening right now, actually, by the time this goes up. And, yeah, 100 new items have been added. A brand new, well, a map that's already in the game is going to be changed. We're going to get, like, a PvP, but no, not PvP, a PV, whatever you call bots, game mode where we're going to be fighting robots. That's going to be fun. You're not going to play it, but it's going to be fun. And yeah, just a lot of stuff's been added. So yeah, that's the end of the like media stuff. So
media out of the way. Let's get on.
Just a quick plug. School of Rock. You've probably heard of it. It seems it has a Nickelodeon show, which I only found out like a week ago. It was originally a movie starring Jack Black. It has since been made into a musical. It's by Andrew Lloyd Webber, so you know. And yeah, school productions. I think 100 schools have been given a chance to perform it, but they can't have anyone that's over 18.
So
we're
in it.
Yeah, we're doing it. So
Thomas here is the main character.
Yeah, brilliant.
Dewey.
Dewey.
There's just me who's filling every gap possible.
Yeah, you are playing so many parts.
4 people.
For obvious reasons, we can't actually like say where it is because
School.
internet.
School, internet.
Yeah, it's not
Strange
a good match.
people.
It's not a good match. But yeah, it's going to be good. Megan's in it as well. She'll kill me because whenever I mention her in any video, she moans at me. But yeah, the spray thing just went off.
Spray thing went off. I just swallowed a big gasp of chemicals.
The air freshener just like killed Aiden, so that's great. So yeah, School of Rock.
I think it's actually going pretty well. It's just the people that are even less of age than us.
We're the oldest in it. That's the crazy bit. Like we're the oldest that are performing in it. It's kind of strange, really.
It is because all
especially
the way through school, you've been with people older than you, and now we're the top ones, top dog, bro. Top ones. It's just like tables have turned.
Yeah. Something that I find really strange is the fact that with the last show, I can't think what it was called, but the last show that school did, sixth formers were involved as well. This time now, none of them are, and it really confused me because surely they could use that as part of their like drama.
It'd definitely help them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would help them if nothing else. But yeah, School of Rock.
Yes.
There's no way you can stop the School of Rock.
We could teach rock to the world.
Yeah. So yeah, with that plug out of the way, the reason why most people have clicked on this, because if I've learned anything, is that this gets you into the searches. Fairs, theme parks, and amusement
rides.
parks.
Basically, my channel.
Your channel in a nutshell: fairs, theme parks, amusement parks. The odd Greenpeace place.
Greenpeace place.
I don't know.
What?
Biofarm, whatever that place that you went to twice was.
Oh, Biopark.
Biopark.
You know, like a zoo, Thomas.
Yeah, but it's different. Shut up. Shut up.
I wonder what you were on about.
Zoos, okay, shut up. Animal park, zoo, biopark, who cares? You go to a lot of them. You have experience with a lot of them. I go to quite a few. I'm a Merlin Pass holder.
I'd probably get more use out of Merlin passes than you would.
Oh, definitely. But like, you just have like year passes for them instead.
Yeah.
It probably works out cheaper for you, to be fair, because you're getting year passes. I don't know. It probably works out the same, to be fair.
Things we don't go to any other attractions apart from theme parks. Like we don't go to Madame Tussauds or. I suppose we would do more if we had them.
Yeah. Well, you have to, don't you? You have to make your money back, don't you, by paying for the Merlin Pass. But yeah, this was. We thought of talking about this for the fact that there's currently a fair outside my house.
Tickle Cock Fair, guys.
Lovely.
Don't think about the name too much.
Tickle Cock.
Tickle Cock Fair.
Tickle Cock.
It's literally like an Easter occurrence around here. If it's
Yeah.
Easter, there's the fair.
Around Easter. I think a different one comes as well a bit later in the year, around summer.
Yeah, but that's a really small one.
There's a smaller one. It always arrives around here though, and it's in the same spot as well and everything. It's just a lot later in the year. It's a lot smaller. So yeah,
But
I'm never here for the fair, even though it's right outside my house. I'm never actually like at home. I'm always on holiday during these holidays. This is the first time I'm actually going to be second time, sorry, in recent memory that I'm actually going to be here for it.
You can actually see the fair on the end of my Paris vlog, if you want to check that out on my channel.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, of
Because
course.
I got straight off the coach and
just went straight
to
there.
the fair.
Yeah, yeah.
That long journey, and then you think of it like tired to be sat in the seat, but no, I got sat, and spun and flung and.
I won't link the actual video, but I'll link channel.
The
Channels are in description, Twitters are in description, etc., etc.
But
if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, too bad. I don't know.
too bad.
I think I can put a description. I don't know.
If not, I'll flash his name up at beginning, won't you?
I can't. It's SoundCloud.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
But Yeah.
So that's fair. That's fair news.
Fairs.
Fair.
Fairs.
Anyway, theme park news. Obviously, SW8 in Alton Towers is under construction.
Star Wars Episode 8 is underway.
Star Wars, you would kill me every time you say that. It's like you're stabbing me. Obviously, construction's going on.
I like how when you start talking as if you're in a video, you can't talk.
I
It's
know.
brilliant. You've been talking fine all this time.
What?
Did someone just strangle a baby? I don't know if you could hear that on things. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, the flume has completely gone now. They've started digging out the places that need to be dug, which is always helpful. The footers for the ride have been in. The building for the station has started as well, so it's starting to take place, and it looks like it's going to be definitely on time, which is new.
That's always good, isn't it?
Because I think Smiley were like a couple of weeks late.
That was nearly a month out, wasn't it?
I can't
It
remember.
was like a bit over a month.
But
Like a month and a few days out.
Secret Weapon that's actually going to be on time is going to be a new thing.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I love Alton Towers.
Yeah, it's
probably one of the closest theme parks as well to.
I won't say it's the closest, because Flamingoland's closest.
Oh yeah, I always forget about Flamingoland.
Yeah, it's because it's not great.
It's gonna never go.
But they've not released a name yet.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's Star Wars 8. In my head canon, it's going to be a Star Wars themed ride. So
Anyway, the ride that has been named, is in Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The amusement park, not a theme park, which winds me up every time.
Mm-hmm.
But the 2 launched coaster thingamabobbery, I forgot the actual name of it, that's being built, named as Project 2018, has been named this morning, actually. It was named this morning on Twitter. And they've named it, wait, the Icon.
So, apparently Kanye West named the ride.
But basically, it's like, I thought they were gonna name it a cool, an Icon's not a really bad name, but it's not the best name, is it, for a roller coaster?
It's fine. I don't mind it. You are really disappointed in it. I don't really
It's because
mind.
it's the first to launch coaster in the UK, and then the first, and then the name that come out was Icon. I understand because it's gonna be iconic and stuff, but I just think that there was a lot of hype to be named it Icon.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hype, but I think it's really going to be really good. And then again, the footers are in, the bottom of the station's in. It's really hard to construct in Blackpool for how packed in every ride is.
Yeah.
Because if you go on any ride, it's basically mingling with every other ride in the park. That's pretty much all I got.
Yeah. Are we done with?
I'm done.
I like how this is like the main. This is the title item, and like we've barely said anything about it. Thing is, we can bother on for a bit longer about theme parks and stuff like.
Well, I'm going Blackpool. Blackpool. I'm gonna do a vlog on it. I really want to see the actual progress. Like, I want to see some track.
Yeah.
Like, they've dug a lot out. They've put loads of footers in.
Yeah.
But I want to see track.
It'd get you a lot of views if you could get like footage of it actually being put together.
But at Alton Towers, all the footers are going in. They've actually done a bit of land work. They're like fake stones and stuff. They've actually started to theme it a bit. But apart from that, there's no track. They'll start building on the station and theme. They're actually going to have a video before the ride. Do you know, like in Hex, before the pre-ride, there's like a little story.
Yeah.
They're actually going to do that before the roller coaster in Alton Towers. So I'm really interested to see what that's going to be about, because no hints have been slipped about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, Blackpool is not going to be themed because it's an amusement park.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's what people are saying about the coaster that is. I can't remember what the name is, but the reviews on other coasters like this around Europe saying it is really smooth. But that doesn't fit Blackpool. Because everywhere in Blackpool just knocks you about. But that's what makes it fun. Alton Towers thrills, Blackpool's fun.
Yeah.
Because apart from the big one, I wouldn't say that there's any thrilling rides.
Yeah.
They're all giggleable. giggable. That's a new word.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, they're all fun to ride, because they're all wooden, they're all old, they feel fast. Oh my god.
Nice way to put it.
That is more than a voice break, that is. They feel faster than they are, purely because of the bumps that you're going around on track.
Yeah.
So yeah. Actually, much excite. Like, I can't wait for next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good year for theme parks and amusement parks and just rides generally. It's gonna be good, and I'm sure you'll make a ton of ad revenue off of making videos that get hundreds of views because they're like the only video on it because you're the only person that cares enough. But yeah, just to close out a few things that I've just found on Twitter that are like news that are actually like actual news. So McDonald's in the UK now has striped cups.
Oh!
So that's a huge development.
Go get your stripe cups from
Yes,
McDonald's, guys.
stripes are in. Hashtag stripes are in.
Summer's in, stripes are in.
Yeah. Some more Call of Duty stuff. DLC 2, it'll be out by time on PS4. By the time this goes up, it's got a remake of Rust. So it's no longer 1v1 me on Rust. It's now 1v1 me on Export. Is it called something like that? Escort, Export, something along those lines.
Something beginning with E, ending in port.
Probably.
E-port.
And yeah, so that's good if you're a fan of Call of Duty and are interested in Infinite Warfare. I like Infinite Warfare personally, and you're looking at me as if I'm a madman. So if you don't know, United, which I believe it's an American flights company, United.
Yeah, I know what you're on about now.
Yeah. Yeah, they have forcibly removed someone from a plane for not moving for someone. I don't remember the exact story. I'm not going to recite it. You have to search it yourself. Just search like United and put on news. And I just found this reply, and it just made me laugh. And it's from a very, very reputable site. You know, great for their news coverage. It is Pornhub. And they tweeted United saying, "You are literally the most disgusting, unbelievable, and despicable people in the world. And I'm a fucking porn site."
Oh, that's great.
And yeah, I needed to mention that. That was just too good not to mention. And in one final bit of gaming news, and the final thing that I'm going to talk about, Yooka-Laylee is out. And I just realised that it came out today as we're recording this, so it's about 5 days ago, about a week ago-ish, by the time this goes up. And if you don't know Yooka-Laylee, it's a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie. You familiar with Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh, you're just speaking French, mate.
I've got Banjo-Kazooie. We'll have to stream it later. But yeah, it's a spiritual. What the hell have you? What have you just broken?
Broken anything?
Oh, you dropped a piece of metal. Oh, for God's sake! I thought you broke something. Oh, for God's sake! I hope that picks up on mic. Jesus. But yeah, it's a spiritual successor to the rare game Banjo-Kazooie. It's about a
Banjo.
It's about a lizard and a bat. A lizard, I think it's a chameleon, called Yuka, and a bat called Laylee. And
I actually thought you were about a ukulele, like a little guitar thing.
Yooka-Laylee. It's spelled YOOKA-LAYLEEA. I'll show you Banjo-Kazooie later and you'll understand it. But yeah, that's out. Looks really good. Reviews seem to be pretty positive for it. I'm not all too interested in it. I'll probably get it when it's in bargain bin, you know. It'll probably go pretty cheap pretty soon, because all these spiritual successors usually get pretty cheap pretty quickly. I mean, look at like Mighty Number 9, and that's a bad example because that was really bad. That was a bad game, but yeah, that looks like a good game. And yeah, I think that's literally everything
the
we've got
roundup.
to talk about. So, do you want to do an outro, or should I? Or
So guys, if you like what you hear what you like, subscribe. I don't know what you do on SoundCloud or whatever you do.
follow
us on SoundCloud. This is probably I'm not promising anything, right? This is probably gonna be once a month, maybe twice, depending if I can get my stream up, because we're doing some stream.
Yeah, we'll do. What it'll be probably is we'll do one like this, one audio only, and then we'll do a stream where we just talk about stuff, and that'll have gameplay in the background. It just makes it a lot easier on us to actually make them.
Because I don't have to be with this kid. I can
Yeah, you don't have to make the journey.
the journey. It's too long. You live I have to get on a plane to get here.
Yeah, we live on opposite side of the globe. These whenever I've been doing videos with Aiden and Megan, I've been having to fly out, and it's just the jet lag kills, you know. So yeah, that's it for the Talk Podcast. If you like it, subscribe and follow. Links in the description to both our channels and our Twitters. That's it for this episode
of Talk.
Talk. You have to sound like New Yorker, don't you? Talk. But yeah, that's it for this podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Bon voyage.
Okay, this is Tom from the future. Literally, I'm not going to go into detail, by the way. Literally after we recorded this, the Thor Ragnarok trailer dropped. Sorry we didn't cover it. I can't say anymore.